A good evening to you,
Hello.
Eric. I know it is 11 p.m. for you. So, how are you doing? How has your day been?
Yeah,
And thank you for coming on so late as well.
yeah. Thank you for inviting me. It has been great. I've been excited. Yeah, I've been excited for all day, waiting for this interview.
Mhm. So, you work quite late, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Because in Hong Kong, I'm currently in Hong Kong.
But in terms of your average day, you work quite late in terms of work hours. You just recently finished, right?
Yeah, yeah. Because I need to deal with customers' orders, and then usually my customers likes to message me at night after work. I don't know why, but they like to do that. So
What do you do?
I'm basically a meat dealer in Hong Kong. I have a retail outlet that does around 20, 20 million Hong Kong dollar per year in net sales. And after joining the real world, I started a online business, which is doing great. And the bad thing about it is I have to answer a lot of customers' questions at night. Yeah, which is
Mhm.
fine because they're paying the bills. So it's
Right,
okay.
right, right. Okay, so the 20 million Hong Kong dollars, was that before joining the real world?
Yeah, that was it was before joining the real world because we have a
Yeah,
pretty established outlet in Hong Kong. Yeah. But
right.
joining
And
the real world just opens another business strategies, a business mindset for me. So it's absolutely amazing. Mm.
so yeah, a bit more on that. How has that scaled for you since
Uh,
joining the real one?
yeah. So since joining the real world, I think the part that there's a lot of content inside the campus, inside different campuses. I think the campus that helped me the most is the business. I think personal finance, business mastery courses because in that there's videos with Andrew Tate and Professor Arnold talking about a lot of stuff that I've never learned and never heard of in terms of uh, how to run your business, how to position your business so that there's less risk and more reward, which is really really important. Yeah, because I think for my traditional ways of doing business, we have the overhead fees is extremely high. We spend a lot of money in decorating the outlet, in rents, in hiring people, and then after spending all this money, we still don't have money in yet, right? Even though now after we have established the outlet, we have sales, but there's actually a better way to do business. That's what I've learned inside the business mastery classes.
Okay, very nice. And you've implemented that. So before it was meat seller, what was it, just local
Yes, locally.
selling to, yeah. And is it still local or is it more widespread now?
Um, so we located in a district called Sangshui in Hong Kong, and our local outlet provides to Sangshui customers, right? And now with the mindset that with the things that I've learned from the business mastery course, I have made it so my business can expand to everywhere in Hong Kong, everywhere in Hong Kong. As long as they have orders, I can deliver to them. So the demand of business we have is skyrocketed because now we're not just serving one district; we're serving all the 18 district in Hong Kong. Yeah. But the bad thing about my industry in particular is that I can't go global because we need to deal with cross borders, a lot of taxes, and we only. But I mean, if I can serve a lot of customers in Hong Kong, I'll be happy currently. Yeah,
You're right, right, right.
yeah.
Okay. So with how things have scaled for you, what are your monthly average figures now?
Um, yeah, for the local outlet, we are actually currently down because since we have now opened after COVID. During COVID, the sales was really great for our local outlet, for our local business because everyone was locked down. They need food. They come to our stores. They buy a lot of stuff. They bought in bulk, and the figure was really good. But now it was down because the borders open, and then people just go out, eat out. They don't spend as much money in dining in as possible. But on the other hand, we have a online business which do wholesales, which I developed after entering the real world. and learning about from the Hustle University and Business Mastery. That one was doing really great. The annual figure was 2 million Hong Kong dollar in wholesales volume per month right now. 2 million Hong Kong dollar per month.
Wait, sorry. You said the annual figure, so
No.
ignore the
Annual figure was the annual figure. The annual figure was local. Was in my for my local store only, for retail selling
Okay.
only. Yeah, and then the 2 million per month, since I just started for a month, was from a wholesale. You can see how powerful it is. I just started, and then we got crazy figures. It was
Right.
yeah. I've never imagined myself taking my business online, so it was really amazing for me. Yeah.
Okay, so for the wholesaling, what does it involve in terms of logistics? How different maybe are the profit margins and effort required?
Yeah, in terms of logistics, we have a external company help us to handle those logistics. So I basically pay them per order. So it wasn't I don't need to spend a lot of time with that. And then for the profit margin for wholesales in my cities in Hong Kong is around 5 to 10% net profit. And then the amount of effort that I put in this business was way lower than my retailers for my retail business, because for retail business we need to get the product, cut it up, place it up nicely, put it in the shelf, and then you have to worry about if it doesn't sell, you have to throw it away. There's a lot of waste. There's a lot of overhead. You have to hire staff. You have to make sure the staffs are happy. Then, because a lot of staff quit my job because it was, especially during the COVID, because the business was too good. And then there's a lot of customers, and there's too much stress and too much work, and then they quit. You have to handle a lot of stuff that doesn't necessarily make you money, and then you have to handle with the air conditioning having a problem, the electricity having a problem, a lot of unnecessary stuff that you need to worry about for my local stores, And then for the online wholesaling market, the game is different. It was, for me, it was I don't have to think that much. All I have to think is get the money in, is to get customers, get them to pay me. Then I contact my suppliers to give them the product. Just a single call. It wasn't that difficult at all. The most difficult part is get them to pay. After they paid me, it's done. I don't have any other risk. I don't need to worry about my electricity going out. I don't need to worry about my staff not working for me. It's nothing. It's done. After they pay me, it's done. So the amount of effort I've put into my wholesale business compared to my retail business, wholesale was much better, especially doing it online, and I can have a much farther reach. I can reach to all the 18 districts in Hong Kong. Just anybody contacting me, I'm sure I can service them. But in the retail, if they're not, living next to me, living for example, within 2 kilometers of my stores, I can't serve them because it's too far, right? So it's different.
Mm-hmm. So did you not expect that wholesale would be so much better? Is that why you didn't start it until having joined the real world?
Yeah,
finding out
before I've never imagined that. Just my wholesale. Okay, let me explain my wholesale. The way I get business in my wholesale business. Basically, I get pictures from my suppliers of the products, and I put those pictures in a very low level Facebook ads, and they just post it. And then people contact me, and then we negotiate for price, and then we do the deals. And I've never before joining the real world, I thought traditionally as a reseller, you need to have stocks, you need to have inventories in your warehouse, and then when they order, you deliver it to them. But after joining the real world, I've realized that you can do anything you want. You can start any business you want, as long as you have pictures from the suppliers and then put on ads, and then people paying you, and that's it. You don't have to have any inventories. That is really that's really changed my life because yeah, it was really yeah. No one taught me that I don't need to invest anything to get money. You can just get free pictures from your suppliers, post it online, and then get the money in, and then that's done. It was really amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't have started my
Right.
retail outlet if I knew this before. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, it still gives you that experience and that relationship with the sellers.
Yes.
So obviously it did benefit you. Someone else couldn't just probably come in and have that much success as you because they're not used to that industry.
Yeah, sure. Because I know all the suppliers. I know there's the price difference. That's why I can profit from being a wholesaler. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So when you first came into the real world, or maybe right before you joined, what did you expect it would be like and how different was it?
Yeah, I watch a couple YouTube videos about the real world online. I think um, people are just talking about how their success in drop shipping, maybe e-commerce. I've never imagined that they have actually talked about real world businesses, and that really helped me. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. It was really good beyond my expectation.
Okay, good. So the main campus you're saying was the business mastery one. Did you go through any freelancing things?
No, I think I will work on it if because yeah, I didn't go through it.
Okay, cool. So only business mastery mainly.
Mm.
Interesting.
Yeah, because yeah.
Okay, so what about the community within the real world? Did you interact with them at all, or did you purely focus on the courses?
Right now I've been focused on the courses. I didn't really interact with other people.
Okay, sure. So even without interacting, I mean, clearly you can still have success. You don't
It's
have to engage with the community.
keep working hard. Yeah,
Right.
keep
Okay.
getting more clients.
Then, pardon?
Keep getting more clients. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so now when you were implementing what you learned within the real world, what would you say was the biggest challenge you faced?
I think I think the challenge that I face is that I need to improve on my advertising skills, which I'm looking forward to learn from the real world campus, other real world campus about digital marketing, because my ads are really bad. It was really low level. I can only imagine it would become much better for my business if I can improve the visual, improve everything of the ads. Because currently the ads was just really bad. I think that's also stops me from getting more customers. So I think I one thing about challenge is that I'm not an artistical guy, so I didn't create the most amazing ads. I think I'll try my best to improve that. I don't know.
But what's stopping you from outsourcing that art to someone else who has experience with it?
Yeah, what stops me actually? Yeah, I think I can do that. Definitely, I can definitely do that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll fix that.
Cool. So when we do a progress call again, in let's say 3 months or so, it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to hear, how that has scaled for you
Sure,
with everything you implement.
sure. Yeah, outsourcing that. Yeah, definitely do that.
Glad I was able to provide you value as well during this interview.
Yeah, because like after learning from the business mastery class, one important thing that I think Andrew Tate and Arnold mentioned is that you don't want to spend a lot of money to build your business until there's money in, right? Now my business has money in. I should actually spend more on improving the ads and improve the services. Actually, yeah.
So now, with how long you've been in the real world, what have been the 3 biggest lessons you've learned?
Three biggest lesson. I think is speed. Working with speed. You need to work fast. Put things out. Put out your product. Put up the content fast, and then make that money fast. And then the second most important lesson is money in. Is to start your business with really low investment and then get that money in rolling first. because I think Andrew has also explained in the class, what is business? Business is money in. Getting money into your bank account is business. Everything else is not important. It's not as important as getting your money in. And then I think the third important lesson that I've learned is I think in every campus there's a corner called fitness accountability. And before I joined the real world, I didn't go to the gym. I didn't work out for around 2 years because I've been too busy with my business. I have too much excuses for not going to the gym. And then after joining the real world and watching a lot of Andrew Tate's videos, there's no excuses. I have to go. I have to go to the gym. I have to be fit. I have to be healthy. And then that also changed my life. Yeah.
Good. So what noticeable changes have you seen from having gone to the gym and working on your fitness?
I think other than your physical appearance, it was mentality. If you go to the gym, your mind is so much sharper. You're ready to hunt. I'll say you're ready to hunt for more money. It was. I think going to the gym and then working out is just a mindset, and it trains your discipline. Yeah, I think Andrew also talks a lot about discipline. Going to the gym and working out makes me a more disciplined individual because I have to wake up every day. At that particular time, I need to go to the gym. I need to find my trainer. I need to find my coach. That's the discipline part that Andrew Tate told me. Taught me. Yeah.
Very nice. And are there any other things that have stood out from you in terms of what impact Tate has had on you personally?
I think it also sort of improved my relationship with my family. I think, yeah, because I think Tate also mentioned a lot about his family, how his relationship with his brother, with the family as a whole, and I think after watching that, I've put more focus in sharing my experience, sharing my work with my family, and then I think our bonds actually strengthen.
Very interesting. Okay, that's great to hear.
Yep.
So since you're on this trajectory now, where do you see your life heading in, let's say, 6 months to 1 year? And how do you plan on scaling everything?
Yeah. Right now, I think I can see myself and continue building up this business, this wholesale model, and then eventually become a much bigger player in this industry, in the food industry, and then having my own inventories, and then just building a better sales channels, having more customers, and keep selling these products.
For my final question, for people who are still unsure about joining the real world, maybe they're thinking for $50 it might be a scam. What advice would you have to them?
The real world is not a scam. It is a well-built platform with different campuses that you can learn from to improve your skill sets. But I also have to say that it's not a magical pill that once you pay that $50, you immediately become rich. It's not like that. It's all about providing the resources and the guidelines for you to reach your goals. But you still have to put in the effort. You still have to work really hard. You still have to focus and think about your business yourself. No one is going to help you on that part. But the real world gives you the direction and gives you a lot of great content that you can't find anywhere else. The idea of how to start a business with nothing, you can't find it anywhere else. I've never heard of it. Even finishing my 5-year degrees in business in my university, I've never heard of anything like that. If I've heard of something like this, I've been really rich by now, because I have so much time in my college years. I have so much time. I've been wasting all those times,
Okay, so yeah, Erik, thank you very much for your time. I hope I'm not disturbing your sleep too much.
No. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And yeah, again, thank you, and I wish you all the best. And until next time.
Thank you very much.